A shalom to Israel. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Barakathum. To all my brothers. Yahweh Shemal Alathan Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. To all my sisters. We are the Isupk. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohana. The Isupk, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, has been teaching the truth of the Bible since 1969. Damn right. And that truth contains the fact that so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Indians are the true Israelites, the true Jews, God's chosen people of the Bible. We're the only ones that fit the description. You understand? We're the only one that the shoe fits. We are the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we prove this in classes throughout the earth every day. Every day, this doctrine is taught somewhere on the earth. You understand? This is the true doctrine of the Bible. You understand? And we have it. If you're not in Isupk under command of General Yohana, then you're simply not in the truth. We have been the home of the truth since 1969. All of these other so-called, quote-unquote, fake Israelite groups are break-offs from us, and then break-offs of that break-off, and then break-off of that break-off. You understand? A lot of them, they just love a nice color that they think is pretty. Ain't nothing pretty about what we doing in here. This is serious work and serious business. Understand? And there's no better way to describe it. You understand? This is the truth of life on the planet Earth, particularly pertaining to the nation of Israel, which are so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Indians. You understand? And we in the Isupk, under Commandant General Yohana, we take it serious. And then now and then we crack a little joke. We have a little fun too. But the content of what we teach and what we present to you is the very content and the doctrine of the Bible. Damn right. You understand? The way it was meant to be taught, according to the priests and the prophets, from Moses to Christ. So now that spirit of those priests and prophets is back in the earth, in the Isupk, the home of the truth. You understand? I'm also 500 Yanazar, and I'm in Durham, North Carolina, 2534 South Roxborough Street, and I'll be teaching a class tonight, okay? And with me is Officer 50 Mayashar. You understand? Handling the technical difficulties or problems or smoothness. Well, it's running pretty smooth today. Everything running smooth today. Okay. So tonight is the Wednesday night law class where we deal with issues pertaining to the law. And then, you know, we go into a topic or a subject matter. Okay. So let's get it on. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 27 and verse 1. It's important that we understand the law because the law is the foundation. The law is what governs us. Right. The law is, in fact, our government. You understand? And we must have a government to be governed. That's right. And the government that we were given is the law, statutes, and commandments. It is our government. You understand? It is the thing by which we live and govern our life. Right. So it is essential. You got it?
Come.
Read.
Come. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 1. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
How many commandments did he say to keep?
All the commandments.
He said to keep all the commandments.
Damn right.
Now, what we want to bring out here in this scripture, which is pretty clear, it was Moses with the elders, that's you right. understand, of Israel that taught and commanded the people to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Why is that important? Because when you read these scriptures, you want the full context of what was going on there.
Right.
You know, like some people think that Moses was there and taught everybody. According to the scriptures, when we came out of Egypt, they counted 600,000 men between the ages of 20 and 40, the warriors. 600,000. So now, add the women, the children, and the older men, the men over 40, and you have anywhere between 2 and 3 million people. You understand? So Moses and the elders of Israel. So Moses taught, and then the elders helped Moses to teach.
That's right.
It was kind of like a school. You understand? And it was, and in the book of Samuel, the prophet Samuel established the school of prophets. That's a whole nother class for a whole nother day. Okay? So here, Moses and the elders of Israel commanded the people, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
That's right.
This is our part of the covenant or the agreement with the Most High, is that we keep the commandments.
Damn right.
This is an open invitation, even unto this day, because those laws are everlasting laws. They're never going to be canceled. The opportunity for Israel to come back to the Most High, our Father, Yahweh in the Hebrew, is an open invitation.
Right.
You understand? And so what we do in the ISUPK is we make clear to you that you do have that opportunity to come back to the Most High under the law and reestablish who you are as a nation. You understand? So that we can call upon the name of the Most High. You understand? And then he'll send Christ. You understand? The purpose of this school is simply to teach the children of Israel, just like Moses and every prophet in his Bible. Their job was to teach the children of Israel the law, statutes, and commandments, and how to come back to the Most High.
That's right.
That's our job. You understand? And you cannot do it unless you tell the truth. You cannot change the doctrine. You cannot have your own interpretations. You understand? You have to get the interpretation from the men of God, which are the priests and prophets in the ISUPK under Commanding General.
That's right.
We have the breakdowns. You understand what I'm saying? We have the system set up that is totally in adherence to what is in the Bible. You understand? Everything. And this is what we bring to our people, so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians. And that's what it is. You understand? Everything to what? Okay, everything to what? So Moses and the elders of Israel began to teach our people the law, because the Most High promised to put us in a land where we would be a nation, and then a nation, in order to function, it has to have a government.
Right.
So within that law, statutes, and commandments is the government, which governs our behavior, our treatment of one another. You know what I'm saying? How to serve the Lord. You understand? Those are the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? It's who we are. We are who we are genetically or by bloodline, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who we are by nature. But our government, who we are as a nation, is within the bounds of the law, statutes, and commandments.
Damn right.
We are weak. We are nothing without it. That's the truth. Just read the Bible. Whenever the Israelites were taken, the law was taken away from them, they fell. Whenever they stopped obeying the law, they fell. We've fallen now, and we're at the bottom now because we don't have the law, statutes, and commandments anymore. Understand? But the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, we bringing it back, everything. The Hebrew, the law, statutes, and commandments, you understand? Right. The family structure.
That's right.
You understand? The discipline, the responsibility. You understand? All of this is being brought back to our people as it is written.
Damn right.
You understand? This truth is going to be victorious over all doctrines on this earth. You understand? Because, well, how can you defeat the truth? Okay, let's get another one. Give me Baruch 4:1. Baruch 4:1, because these scriptures pertaining to this law cannot be separated from the people it was intended for. You understand? Do you know, or do you have any idea what we've gone through to try to preserve the nation of Israel, despite 7 major captivities and multiple minor captivities? And for all of you out there that may not know it, we're still in captivity.
That's right.
We depend on our slave master for everything: food, clothing, shelter, jobs. You understand? He dictates what type of entertainment we're going to have. We don't have our own government. We don't have our own military. Therefore, you are subject, you understand, to captivity.
That's right.
Okay. You got that?
Come. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
This is the book. It's not another book. You understand what I'm saying? At all. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
This is what's essential to our life in living the way that the Most High wants us to live. Read.
Okay. In the law that endureth forever.
That's very important. The law that endureth forever. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so in the Christianity, they try to make the Most High like he's some kind of schizophrenic or something.
Good night.
Where he gives you a law and then, oh, that law ain't no good. Let me give you another.
Come on.
No, that is not the power of the Bible at all. He gave us the righteous law from the gate. Christ verified. Christ said that this law is everlasting till heaven and earth pass. Not one jot or one tittle of this law will pass until all is fulfilled.
Right.
You understand, Christians? You understand when that pastor tells his flock that the law is done away with, he is committing a heinous crime.
That's right.
He is blaspheming the word of the Most High God. He's lying on Christ. Because no man, if Christ did not do away with the law, then there's no man that ever lived that had the authority to do so.
Right.
This is the everlasting law. You understand? Read on.
Come. All they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that keep it. If you keep something, that means you already had it. You can't keep something that you don't have.
Right.
So this is telling you that this is for the Israelites because we had to keep it because it was given to us. We had it. So therefore, in order for us to keep it, we have to do what? Read.
Okay. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
If you leave your house, that means you was in the house.
Okay.
So once again, this is talking to the Israelites because we're the only ones that had it. And you can't leave something if you're not there with it. You understand? You can't leave the house if you're not in the house. You can't leave the truth if you're not in the truth.
Right.
Understand? Which I strongly advise against.
Damn right.
Read on.
Come. Verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Take hold of it. You understand? Turn back to it.
Right.
Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments in the Isupk under Commander General Yohana. Come back to it. Turn to it. That's what that means. The O Jacob. Jacob is the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's who it's talking to. You understand? Exclusively.
Right.
You understand? Read on. Hold on. And take hold of it. So to take hold of something means that, take it and grasp it because it has value.
That's right.
It has great value. It's beneficial to your life. So here it's telling you to take hold of it. Read on.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof. Because within this book is the light.
Damn right.
You understand? By which we're going to shine. This light makes us shine in the truth and in righteousness, the way that the righteous God wants us to live. You understand? That's what this is about. Read.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That thou mayest be illuminated. That you can shine. You understand? I'm not talking about just physical shine. I'm talking about spiritual shine.
That's right.
That's the illumination. You understand that everybody can't trick you. You understand? You can discern spirits. You get to that point. You can know the truth of what's going on in the earth because you're being led by the true priests and prophets of the Most High God.
That's right.
You understand? And that's a fact. You understand? All these other groups, they're just fake.
Right.
They're imitations with limitations.
Damn right.
That's what they are. Imitations with limitations. They listen to our breakdowns and then act like they're theirs.
Good.
You understand? Some of the leaders of some of these groups, and especially them purple fellas,
right?
Their leader was in the UPK. And because out of his own words, he decided that it was too much polygamy going on. He decided to go his own way and make his own form of the truth, which is in essence being a traitor.
That's right.
To the truth. You understand what I'm saying? And it opened up the door to all of this chaos of multiple groups when Christ wanted us to be under one body.
That's right.
One group, one leader, one head. When you have one head, this is just a fact, very simplistic. If you have one head, one body, one head. You understand?
Come.
One doctrine, understand? One brotherhood, all that. But when you have multiple bodies, you have multiple heads, man. Problems.
That's right.
Commanding General Yohana is the true leader of the nation of Israel right now. And he has been calling on all of these camps to come back and come into the truth. But they will not do it because of pride and because they want to be the chief. You understand? And when Christ is only one. It's only one. The Most High only dealt with one person at a time at the top.
That's right.
When you look at Moses and Aaron, he told Moses, when Moses begged to have Aaron, because of course Moses had a speech impediment and he wasn't eloquent in speech, so he asked Aaron to be his spokesperson. So the Most High said this. He says, Moses is going to be your mouthpiece and you're going to be asked to him like a god. Meaning the power. Meaning now, because the Most High can't talk to two people on the same level, one of them has to be the leader. This is what this is telling us. One of them had to be the leader, and it was Moses. You understand? So now Moses gets the revelation. He tells Aaron. Aaron speaks to the people.
That's right.
Rank and order. It always has to be that way. It always will be that way. It always has been that way. You understand? That's it on that? Okay, so give me Deuteronomy 4, 5, and 8. This law is essential to the unification, you understand, the reunification of the 12 tribes of Israel, the two nations that were split. This law is the gateway back.
That's
The
right.
ISUPK, you understand, has the key. Understand? Deuteronomy 4, and we're going to start at verse 5.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I've taught you statutes and judgments
I've taught you these statutes and judgment. I've given you a government. I've given you a means by which you can govern yourself. I've given it to you. Read.
Come. Even as the Lord my power commanded me.
So Moses saying the Most High commanded me to do this, to give this to you, to tell you about this. You understand? To teach you this. Read.
Come. That ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
So he promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob this land. So now the Israelites are a tribe, a nation now. So now we're going to get this land. So when we go into this land, we have to be able to govern.
Damn right.
We have to have laws, statutes, and commandments. What nation can exist without laws, statutes, and commandments? But the blessing of being an Israelite is that our laws, statutes, and commandments are not of man. They're of the Most High.
Damn right.
We're the only ones that he gave a law, a culture, a government to. We're the only ones. Understand? That means a lot. You understand? Read on.
Come. Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
Keep them, and do them.
That's right.
Do them. Perform these laws, statutes, and commandments. Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you something. Throughout my life when I was younger and I used to hear in Christianity, oh, man, them laws, man, nobody could do all of them laws. That's why Christ came and gave us relief.
Good night.
I would hear statements to that effect. You understand what I'm saying? You know what you're doing right now? First of all, you're calling the Most High a liar.
Ooh-wee.
Because if the Most High felt that we could not do the law, then why would he give it to us?
Right.
There are records right here in the Bible of many people, sometimes thousands and thousands of poor people that was performing, keeping, and doing these laws every day. You understand? In the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 5, 5, verse 3, right? It's 5, verse 3. Get that for me.
Oh.
We're going to come back to this, but hold that, but get that. Because these laws is not that hard as you think. I'm not saying it's easy.
Damn right.
Especially when we're coming out of the world.
Right.
And the lawlessness that is pervasive, that's everywhere. Mm-hmm. I mean, everywhere, man. You understand? Can't get away from it. And there's only one house of refuge. You understand? And that's the Isupk.
Damn right.
This is the refuge that the Most High allowed for us under the law. You understand? Not outside of the law, under the law. Got it? Baba Kasha.
Come. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Man, I love that scripture so much because it's so subtle, but so powerful at the same time.
Damn right.
It's merciful. It tells you what you need to do to love God. That's what it tells you. You need to obey him. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Right.
So it's good to obey him. And it says that the commandments are not grievous, meaning it's not that hard and it's not negative for your life. It's not harmful to your life or to you in any kind of way. And if you say you love God and keep not his commandments, you are a liar.
Right.
So let's go back to Deuteronomy.
Right where I left off, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Now, this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. Meaning what? Meaning simply that when the other nations observe how you conduct yourself under these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to rise up.
Damn right.
You're going to be respected. You understand? You would be respected to the point that you would be the head nation on the planet Earth, according to Deuteronomy 28:1. Understand? Read on.
Come. Which shall hear all these statutes and say, Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
You understand? Because within the law, statutes, and commandments are wisdom
Damn right.
and understanding. That's how you govern, man. You govern with wisdom and understanding, man. You know, with these law, statutes, and commandments and the true priests and prophets of the Lord, we know when to render mercy,
Right.
when we render leniency, and also when we have to be severe.
Okay.
There's a time for everything under the sun. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to have wisdom and understanding in order to discern or ascertain that particular field of knowledge.
That's right.
You have to. All of this is what the Bible is telling us. All of this is what's given to us in the Bible when we are taught it and properly understand it and then apply it to our lives.
That's right.
That's what the Most High wants. He wants nothing less. And he's not going to, all you people out there, you might be in another religion or another faith. He's not going to accept anything else. He's not going to lower his standards because you don't want to obey.
Right.
That is utter nonsense. It's utter nonsense. Read on, brother.
Come. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 7. For what nation is there so great, who the Most High so nigh unto them?
Meaning, what nation is so great that the Most High God favors them, is so close to them?
Right.
That's what the other nations would see when we stand up on these laws, statutes, and commandments and perform them.
Damn right.
We are instantly raised up in prominence and in respect. You understand? In the earth. This is why you can be a Muslim, you can be a Christian, a Buddhist, an atheist, an agnostic, whatever the hell that is.
Right.
You can be all of that. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. But you cannot be God's chosen people. Isn't that ironic?
Right.
But yet, there's a man who claims to be God's chosen people falsely. You understand what I'm saying? Who even lives in God's land. But if you look at his conduct, do you know that? Now I'm going to save it for the next class. You understand what I'm saying? We're God's chosen people, man.
Damn right.
We're the ones that had to go through the curses. We're the ones that was punished for disobedience. We're his children. Therefore, we're the ones that got punished. Understand? Read on, brother.
Come. As the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for. Verse 8. And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day?
You understand? See, you know, like, I hope you like taking these scriptures in. Read that scripture again, that last one.
Come
Read it
on.
again.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 8. And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day?
You understand? These statutes, law, statutes, and commandments are great, man.
Good night.
Why would the Most High toss out something that is great?
Right.
Why would he take something that's good for you and give you something less? Why would he choose something worse over what is better? It's idiotic to teach anyone. It's a great crime, in my humble estimation, to teach anyone that God's law is done away with. It is wickedness.
Damn right.
It is at the height of the wickedness, meaning that it is the atlas of wickedness, meaning the fact that God's law is done away with in the minds of billions of people upholds all manner of wickedness, man.
Right.
The Isupk County Commanding General, Yohana, we kicking that door down.
Damn right.
You understand? And Christ's gonna come through. We try to tell you. And we getting closer every second that we breathe. We getting closer to Christ returning. And I know people, you got science and Scientology and astronomy and all these other things, and you got satellites looking into the heavens and all of that, and you don't believe none of this stuff. But let it be known that we in the Isupk and the Commander Juliana, we have warned you again.
Right.
Understand? We have warned you again with a stern warning that everything in this Bible is the truth.
Damn.
You understand? Read. Is that it on that? That's it on 8?
Yeah, come.
So here we've given you the basic essence of what the law is about and how to cherish it, and that we should cherish it and love it and take hold of it. You understand? And keep it and do them. Because we're going back into that land again with these same laws under Christ. And brother, sister, let me tell you, understand, if you ain't with the program, you're going to have a hard way to go.
Right.
But if you're with the program, understand, great shall ye be in the kingdom of heaven. If you teach the law and do the law, you shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. And see, that's Matthew 5:19. But if you teach men to break one of the least of these commandments and then teach men to do so, you're going to be the lowest in the kingdom of heaven, if you even get in. Kingdom of heaven is right here on earth.
Damn right.
I remember, man, it's something about our spirits, right? Like, I remember being a kid and they talking about heaven, and in our minds, they would put in our minds that we'd be like floating around in a heaven in the sky or something, and everybody's happy. And they used to use the word gay in a different context when I was coming up.
Right.
You understand? That word was not co-opted as of yet. You understand? And everybody was happy and gay and just floating around, and everything was all, what's the word, utopia. That's not heaven. Heaven's going to be right here on the earth.
Damn right.
With men and women. Only difference is there's going to be a righteous ruler, a righteous king. Oh, ain't going to be multiple nations.
Right.
Or multiple, it's going to be multiple nations, nationalities, but it's not going to be multiple governments. All right? So with that being said, we're going to get into our topic tonight. And I think this topic is really appropriate for the times. Matter of fact, if I'm allowed to, I'm going to do 2 topics pertaining to this same subject matter, with the topic tonight being Amalek, the chief devils. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the birth of Amalek. We're going to identify him in the Bible, and then that would help us to identify who he is today according to the prophecies of the Bible.
That's right.
You understand? And we're going to get his nature, the way he thinks, all that in less than 2 hours. Okay. And then next week, I got another treat for you pertaining to him as well. Lord allow. You understand? Well, let's get it going. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the birth of Amalek. Give me Genesis 36 and 8. See, this man Amalek, he became a nation, but it's going to be something in here about him that is very, very special. And when I get to it, I'm gonna show you what it is. Okay.
Come on.
Read.
Come on. The book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
I'm sorry. Give me verse 1 first.
Come on.
I get some foundation there.
Come on, counsel. The book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 1. Now, these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom.
So now, Genesis 36 and 1 is saying that Esau, you understand, who today we call the oppressor,
right,
now is branching out and becoming a nation. That's what it means by the generations of Esau. You understand? So he begins to become a nation. You understand? So you know that Esau, and then it says in verse 2, in verse 1, it says Esau, who is Edom,
right,
meaning that Esau is the name of the man. Edom, or the Edomites, are the name of the nation.
That's right.
That's what it means. You understand? So now go to verse 8.
Come. Book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
It just reminded you Once he became a nation and lived up in his mountains, he's now called the Edomites. You understand?
Yeah.
He's living in the Middle East. That's where he originally came from.
Yeah,
You understand? He migrated up into what we call Europe today, but he is originally from the mountains in the Middle East called the Mount Seir. He's a mountain man. You understand? Read on.
Verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites.
There it is. He's the father of the nation of Edomites.
That's right.
Because in the Bible, it's very simple. Each nation is named after its father.
That's right.
The Israelites are named after a man named Israel, the father of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
The Moabites is named after a man named Moab. The Elamites is named after a man named Elam. Now, these nations are intact today.
That's right.
Elamites is what we call East Indians. Moab is what we call Chinese.
Right.
All of these nations, which is 18 nations according to the Bible. And then there's various tribes among those nations. And that you need to understand that point before we get into our topic fully about Amalek. Because what we're going to show you now, who Amalek is pertaining to Esau. You understand? And then Christ is going to finish it off at the end. Read.
Father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
Now, hold on, Salakia. My bad. Go to verse 12.
Book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 12. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son.
So here Esau has a son named Eliphaz, and he has a wife. This is Esau's son. Like I said, Esau is now breaking up. He's becoming a tribe and then a nation.
Right.
So this is the formulation, you understand, of his genealogy, of him becoming who he is today, the oppressor, the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Read.
And she bare to Eliphaz Amalek.
And she bare to Eliphaz a son. So Amalek is the name of this son. He's the grandson of Edom. He is a Edomite.
That's right.
You understand? We laying a foundation. You understand? Read on.
These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. Verse 13.
That's it on that. No, let me see. That's it on that. What we established here is the Edomites, or Esau is the father of the Edomites, and they're a nation now. And then there was one tribe amongst them called the tribe of Amalek, Amalekites, which was named after a man named Amalek. You understand? And this man and this nation are among the most wicked in all the earth. Right. And I'm going to prove it to you tonight, according to the word of the Most High God. The scripture is called the Bible. And we're going to get it. Okay? So let's go to Exodus 17 and 8. Okay. So Amalek is a tribe, an offspring of the Edomites, Esau, Amalek, right? So let's go to Exodus 17 and 8.
Book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim.
You understand? So now Israel is a nation, and the Amalekites, Amalek, is a nation.
Right.
I'm on the wrong page.
Give
me a second to get there with you. Read it again.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel and Rephidim.
Understand? So here's Amalek. He's a nation now, and he's fighting against us. He come against us. Now, I'm going to show you one of the most cowardly, wickedest things that ever happened on the planet Earth, in my estimation, that was committed by this nation called the Amalekites.
Right.
So here, you understand, we're trying to move, and Amalek attacks us.
Come on.
You understand? The Amalekites, right?
Mm-hmm.
Read on.
Come. Verse 9. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men and go out, fight with Amalek.
Go out and have war with him. Now, if y'all don't know who Joshua is, Joshua is the same name as Jesus. It's Yahushua in the Hebrew, which means the deliverer. You understand? Or savior. Okay? Joshua was a straight warrior killer.
Damn right.
Joshua was, as we say, was a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Right.
That's who Joshua was. You understand? And Joshua, go ahead.
Oh, so like,
we got any questions?
Oh, no, lie, sir. But Joshua was an Ephraimite, sir?
I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if I remember.
We could find that out, but I'm not going to say because I'm not sure. If you know that he's an Ephraimite, you understand?
Yeah, come.
That's Tuah. But I don't know for a fact that he's an Ephraimite. It's highly possible.
Come.
But I know one thing. He's an Israelite.
Damn right.
Okay? So he said, go get our men. We're going to fight with them tomorrow, right?
Right.
Read.
Come. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of the Most High in mine hand.
Meaning, understand, the rod of the hill is the symbol of the power of the Most High God. You understand? So Moses is going to stand, they're going to fight down in the valley, and Moses is going to stand on the hill holding up this rod. Read.
Come. Verse 10. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek.
They fought war against the nation of Amalek, which is a tribe of the Edomites. Read.
Come. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. Verse 11. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed.
So when Moses' hand is up, we win in the war. Read.
Come. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed.
And when Moses got tired and his hand went down, because remember that staff is the symbol of the power. So if the staff goes down, that's symbol of the power going down. This is a lesson being taught to the Israelites here. You understand? Read on.
Come. Verse 12. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon. And Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands.
So when the Israelites, you understand, saw that Moses was getting tired, they went and got him a stone or and let him sit down, and they literally held up his hand. And then we commenced to whip Amalek's tuchus. You understand? I'm laying down a foundation with a reason, okay? So now, go to verse 14.
Come. Book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in ears of Joshua.
So he's saying what happened here, record it.
Damn right.
And rehearse it to Joshua. Because, of course, when Moses passes away, Joshua is the heir apparent. Read.
Come. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
You understand? He's going to wipe Amalek out. But why didn't he? We're going to find that out too. Now, read verse 15 and 16.
Come. Book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 15. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi.
Read.
Come.
Moses at that location, because of course this is a place where we achieved the victory over these Amalekites.
Damn right.
You understand? So Moses builds an altar there as a memorial. Understand? As a symbol of thanks to the Most High for giving us the victory. Read.
Come. Verse 16. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
You understand? You know what that means? That Amalek never gonna have peace. He's going to have war in all of his generations. And when you find out who Amalek is, if you don't already know, you will see that that is absolutely true.
That's right.
That he has never lived in peace on the earth. You understand? So now, let's go to Deuteronomy 25 and 17, Baba Kasha.
Okay.
We're going to get a little bit of more info, and not only on to the conduct of Amalek, but as to his nature. You understand? The type of person that he is. You understand? This is what we're going to get from this. Read.
Come. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verse 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt.
So now the Israelites are commanded to remember what Amalek did when we came out of the land of Egypt.
Right.
Amalek did something. And the Most High wanted us to remember what he did.
Damn.
Understand? Because it was cowardly. Let's find out what it was. Read.
Come. Verse 18. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint and weary, and he feared not the Most High.
So Amalek, you understand what he did was he came out and he didn't attack the warriors who were in the front of the caravan.
Right.
He went to the back of the caravan where the old ladies were, the weak and the feeble who was in behind, who was weak from walking up from Egypt.
Come on.
And he attacked them. And it was such a hateful and heinous crime that the Most High commanded us to never forget it.
Damn right.
Oh, but we just getting started. We just getting started on Amalek. Read. Because Amalek is showing this same type of behavior right now, at this very instant. Read.
God. Verse 19. Therefore it shall be, when the Lord thy power hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about, in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance.
Stop right there. What he's saying is that when y'all is established in the land, when we kick out all these wicked nations out of God's favorite land, he wants us to do something. You understand? Read.
Come. That thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
God. We were supposed to wipe Amalek off the face of the earth.
That's right.
But we did not obey God. We're going to get the whole story. Okay. And we're going to understand who Amalek is today. Lord Allah.
That's right.
Read.
Come. Thou shalt not forget it.
You shall not forget. That is when the Most High says thou shalt not, that is a commandment.
Damn right.
We shall not forget it. We know his character. That was his character being shown to you. And for us to remember that when we came out of Egypt in the great caravan, he went and attacked the children and the women at the back and the old ladies and the old men at the back of the caravan, man. That's his character. And we're not going to forget. We just warming up. So the Most High said at a certain time, he wants us to blot them out, meaning he wants us to take them off the planet. You understand? We're going to find out why. Now, let's go to Judges 6 and 3. Judges 6 and 3. Because this Amalek is one hell of a character on the earth.
Right.
He is. You understand? Read.
Come. Book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 3. And so it was, when Israel had sown, that the Midianites came up, and the Amalekites, and the children of the east, even they came up against them.
So Amalek went and got some other nations, including the Midianites. The Midianites were of the seed of Abraham. They were our cousins. But they joined in with Amalek when we were planting our crops. You understand? So, of course, it's the springtime, and they decide to attack us. You understand? Along with the Midianites and the Amalekites. And the children of the east, I'm not exactly sure what nations those are. You understand? But they attacked us when we were planting in the springtime, when we were planting these crops. That's what let you know what time of the year it was and what the activity was, because now we're established as a nation, and now we're trying to build up our agricultural system, and they saw that as a good time to attack us. You understand? Read verse 4.
Come. Verse 4. And they encamped against them and destroyed the increase of the earth.
So to destroy the increase of the earth, meaning that they destroyed the crops. The crops are the increase of the earth.
That's right.
You understand? They doing that right now.
That's
Again,
right.
I'm going to show you that same character that exhibit here in these scriptures that they exhibited. They're showing the same character now. We're going to prove it. Read on.
Come. Till thou come unto Gaza.
Unto where?
Unto Gaza.
Unto where?
Unto Gaza.
Well, we starting to get the hint now. Unto Gaza. You understand? Read.
Come. And left no sustenance for Israel.
They tried to starve us out. They came in and destroyed the crops, man. So we could starve.
Good night.
Neither, read on.
Come. Neither sheep, nor ox, nor ass.
Because they came in to destroy us and starve us out. They wanted to kill all our animals and burn the crops so that we could not eat and survive. Because they have a perpetual hatred against us. We're going to get to it.
That's right.
Read.
Come. Verse 5. For they came up with their cattle in their tents, and they came as grasshoppers for multitude. For both they and their camels were without number, and they entered into the land to destroy it.
You understand? They came in to destroy the land, meaning they're going to destroy the land to destroy us.
Right.
Whatever agricultural farming system that we were putting in place, they meant to destroy it. What does that mean? That means your economic power and your ability to eat.
Right.
Okay? That's what they were trying to destroy. Okay? So now let's go to Judges 10. We're giving you the premise of who Amalek is. You understand? And I think we're giving you quite a good bit of hints.
Come.
But Christ is going to give us the best one.
Damn right.
I mean, you know, he's going to put the cherry on the cake. Give me Judges 10, 12, and 13.
Come. This book of Judges, chapter 10, verse 12. The Zidonians also, and the Amalekites, and the Moabites did oppress you, and ye cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hands.
So after they came up against us, you understand, they began to be our oppressors.
Good night.
They destroy your economics, and then they become your oppressors. Ain't that what it said?
Come.
That's what it says. You understand? Now they became our oppressor. You feel me? Read on.
Come. Verse 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more.
Okay, so now the only reason why this happened to us, because once we got down there and was around those other nations, we began to follow the other nations.
Good night.
So the Most High said, that's why you're getting your butt whipped, because you followed after other gods. So now I'm not going to help you. Right now. You got to learn this. You got to take this little butt whipping and learn this lesson. You understand? But let's get to the gist of the matter a little further. Give me 1 Samuel 15.
Okay.
Remember, the title of this class is Amalek, the chief devil. Maybe by now you might know who they are.
Right.
But we're going to surely give you the summation. Got it?
Yeah. Start at 1.
Salakia, 15 and 1, yes.
Okay. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 1. Samuel also said unto Saul, The Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people.
So now Israel is established. You understand? And they beg God for a king. So God selects a brother from the tribe of Benjamin named Saul. He's the first king of Israel, not David.
That's right.
Saul. He's the first. So Samuel, the prophet Samuel, who also, as I mentioned earlier, he was the one that set up the school of prophets. That's another class for another day. Read on.
King over his people, over Israel. Now, therefore, hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Most High.
So what he said is like, yo, the Most High made you king. So now he wants you to do something.
That's right.
He's giving you an order now. So he's telling King Saul to do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Read. Remember what he told Moses about Amalek in Deuteronomy 25 and 17. Remember Amalek, what he did.
Right.
So this is dealing with that. Read.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel.
You understand? Remember, he said, don't forget, remember what they did. So the Most High is telling King Saul, I remember what they did, and I need you to do this for me. Read.
How he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Verse 3. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy.
So now he's saying, listen, I told Moses that at a certain time I'm going to get these cats.
That's right.
Now you the king, I want you to get that army together and go get these dudes, man, and utterly destroy them, wipe them out.
Damn right.
Read.
Utterly destroy all that they have and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass.
So now you might think that seems harsh, right?
Mm.
But what we showed you was their character.
That's right.
Pure evil wickedness, cowardliness.
Damn right.
By attacking those women and those children at the end of the caravan. The feeble. You understand? So the Most High knows that they wicked and hateful. He wants them off the earth.
Damn right.
You understand what I'm saying? But at your hands do he require their blood. You understand? So he orders King Saul to get an army together and go and wipe these dudes out. Kill their women, their children, and don't even keep the cattle. Kill them too.
Right.
The sheep, kill their sheep. Their horses, kill the camels, everything. Kill it all.
That's right. That's
a commandment of the Most High God. Because, see, people might not understand this because they've been taught with a Christian frame of mind.
Right.
When a doctor cuts out cancer, he cuts out whatever the cancer is, man. So here the Most High wants to cut a cancer out of the earth.
Damn right.
The doctor doesn't take mercy on cancer. You understand? The Most High's mercy is not extended to wickedness, man.
Right.
He wanted these wicked bastards off the planet. You understand? Now, what verse was that?
So I can say that was 3.
Go to verse 8. We're going to skip a few things for time's sake, but we're going to get the gist of the story, and the summation will be coming a little bit later. Okay. Read.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 8. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword.
So he killed the majority of them, but he kept the king alive.
Okay. Verse 9. Read. But Saul and the people spared Agag, and the best of the sheep, and of the oxen, and of the fatlings, and of the lambs, and all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them, but everything that was vile and refuse, that they destroyed utterly.
So now this sounds like some black folk.
Good night.
All of the good things that they could profit from, they kept.
Right.
Which was against the order that the Most High gave. The Most High said to kill all of them.
That's right.
They disobeyed the Most High. Saul is the king. He allowed them to do it. He kept King Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, meaning that their seed is still in the earth. You understand? And this is a big, terrible mistake.
Damn right.
The Most High took the kingdom from him because of this, because he did not kill the Amalekites, and he gave it to King David. That's a fact. But let's get some more. Let's go to, what was that? Was that 10?
Verse 9.
That was verse 9. Go to verse 28.
Okay. Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 28. And Samuel said unto him, the Lord hath rent the kingdom of Israel from thee this day.
The prophet Samuel went to King Saul and said, the Lord is taking the kingdom from you this day. Why is he taking the kingdom from him?
It's like it, sir, because he disobeyed the Lord.
That's right. He should have killed all the Amalekites.
Damn right.
And we're going to see the irony of this disobedience and how it contributed to the destruction of our people unto this day, to the point where another people is pretending to be us, and I wonder who it is.
Right.
Understand? Read.
Come. Rent the kingdom of Israel from thee this day, and have given it to a neighbor of thine that is better than thou.
Ooh. You understand? A person that obeys God is better than a person that does not.
Damn right.
That's the only thing that makes a person better than another person, is that he obeys God.
Right.
You can be the greatest basketball player, the mightiest boxer, the strongest man on earth, and a little feeble man that could barely walk, that is righteous and obey God, is better than you.
Damn right.
According to the Most High God. Or even a woman is better than you if she obeys God.
Most High Christ.
That's what this is saying. So it's saying like, yo, you was the king of Israel. You was supposed to, the Most High judges nations according to their leaders, man. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right.
You understand? If the ruler adheres to lies, then all of his servants are wicked.
Damn right.
Because in the Most High eyes and in the eyes of the culture that we were given, the men at the top are held into a higher level of responsibility.
Damn right.
You understand? That's why they get the gravy. Understand? Okay. So we're getting to understand this Amalek cat. He's a wicked bastard. The Most High hated him. He wanted to wipe him off the face of the earth.
Damn right.
But we didn't do it. We didn't do it. We disobeyed God. And what people don't understand is the consequences of disobeying God are not always apparent or not always visible right away. Sometimes it comes down the line. You understand? But this was a terrible, terrible mistake that King Saul made.
Damn right.
And we're going to show you the ramifications of it as we go on. Okay? Let's go to Psalm 83, verse 1. Let me get there with you. Okay, I'm there. Psalm 83.
Go ahead, sir.
Start reading, brother.
Come. The book of Psalms, Psalm 83, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O Lord. Hold not thy peace. It be not still, O God.
So this is a prayer from King David. You understand? Read on.
Come. Verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult. You understand?
Damn right.
Thine enemies make a tumult, which is a loud, riotous noise.
Right.
You understand? You understand? Okay. Read on.
Come. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
And they that hate thee, they hate God. Now, I just want to clarify. You can hate God all you want, but you can't do nothing about it.
That's right.
So what this means, if you hate God, it means that you hate his children because you can do something about them. because they're men on the earth. And these nations, they did something to us. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're the enemies of God. And if they're the enemies of the Most High God, they're the enemies of Christ, and they're enemy of the children of Israel.
That's right.
Let's go.
Come. Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel, meaning that they go in those rooms and they come up with the best ideas that they have to keep us down and destroy.
Right.
You understand? That's what crafty counsel is. Crafty means skillful. Skillful counsel. They counsel together. They put their best minds, their think tanks together on how to destroy us, man.
Right.
Read.
Come. And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. Who are the hidden ones? And people don't know who they are, man.
Right.
You're hidden from the earth. Like the average man, the average heathen walking down the street, he don't know who the hell you are. He think you're some kind of trigger with an N. He thinks you're an African. He doesn't know who you are, but the leaders of these people, they know.
That's right.
They know. A lot of them know who we are. We're going to prove it. Read.
Come. Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation. So, can you cut somebody off from being a nation if you don't know who they are?
Right.
Is that possible? I don't think so. Doesn't make sense to me. Read.
Come. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered.
So that we're blotted out and we're forgotten and we don't remember who we are. That's the plot against us, man.
Come.
But now, who is perpetrating this plot? It's important to understand this. Read.
Come. Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent.
Meaning after they took these counsels, they all agreed to do it. They're in one consent, meaning they all agreed.
That's right.
Right?
Come.
Read.
Come. They are confederate against thee.
They are combined together to work against you. They are the enemies of God, the Most High God, and that means they're the enemy to you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, so-called. They're your enemies. You understand? And they're plotting to keep you from being a nation.
Yeah,
that's why no black athlete or black celebrity can say that he's a Jew.
Good night.
Because they've always used sports figures and celebrities and entertainers as a mouthpiece to black people when they don't know a damn thing about the truth. That's why you can't say that you're an Israelite, because they want to keep you from becoming a nation again. Because they hate the Most High God. Thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
That's right.
They've shown themselves, and they're mighty proud. No pun intended. Read on.
Come. Book of Psalms, Psalm 83, verse 6.
Now, this is going to tell us who they are. And let me tell you something. I was driving down here with my brother today to the school. And I told him that this verse right here, the Psalm 83, the 83rd Psalm of the chapter of the Psalms, is one of those scriptures that jumped out of the book into my heart, meaning my mind. Because growing up in Harlem in the South Bronx in New York City, these very nations were the same nations that was oppressing us in New York City and taking all of the wealth out of Harlem. So it was easy for me to understand and believe this. It's the same people in Philly, in Durham,
right,
Wilmington, Atlanta, Chicago, Los Angeles, right, Texas. It's the same damn nations doing it to us. Yeah. And let's break it down as to who they are. Let's go.
Come. Verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom.
Edom. We know the Edom. We just read about him.
That's right.
He's the Edomite. He is, you understand what I'm saying? The oppressor, the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
That's who he is. We showed you his character. Read.
Come. And the Ishmaelites.
The Ishmaelites are the Muslims or the Arabs.
Right.
That's the Ishmaelites. Read.
Come. Of Moab.
You understand? Moab is what we call Chinese people today.
Right.
You understand? Read.
Come. And the Hagarenes.
You understand? The Hagarenes is a group of, they're Africans.
Come.
Read verse 7.
Come. Book of Psalm 83, verse 7. Gebal and Ammon.
Ammon is the Japanese.
That's right.
Read on.
Come. And Amalek.
And Amalek. Now, Amalek name in here is very important to understand Amalek.
Damn right.
He already talked about the Edomites, right?
That's right.
He already talked about the Edomites. So why do we have to mention Amalek when Amalek is an Edomite?
Right.
Because Amalek is special.
Hmm.
He is a special tribe of Edomites.
That's right.
There's no doubt about that. To the point, when they mentioned the Ishmaelites, they didn't mention none of the tribes. They just said the whole nation.
Come.
When they mentioned Moab, they didn't mention none of the tribes of Moab. They just mentioned the whole nation.
Come.
But why is it that they mentioned the nation of Edom and the tribe of Amalek?
Right.
Why? Well, I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why. Is because Amalek is the name of the title of this class. Amalek, the chief devils.
That's right.
He is singled out here as a separate tribe of the Edomites because he is prominent and the leader, you understand, in this whole process of keeping Israel from being remembered, from keeping Israel from being a nation. That's why he's mentioned singularly as a tribe amongst a nation that's already been mentioned. The Most High is wise beyond all types of wisdom.
Damn right.
Okay, so we got you. Amalek is part of the conspiracy to destroy the nation of Israel, the true Jews, the real Israelites. Amalek is the lead nation. What scripture is that where it says he's the lead nation? We're going to come to it. Okay. Give me Ezekiel 35:6, Baba Shah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, we got plenty of time. I can slow down. Amalek is a special tribe of Esau, Edomites.
Right.
Give me, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the 83rd Psalm real quick.
Let's stay with Ezekiel.
Yeah, stay with Ezekiel. No, that's it. We don't have to go back there. I could use it, but I could pass it on. We're making good time. We got plenty of time. Okay. So now, we're in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35. Ezekiel 35 and verse 6.
Come.
And if you could, Baba Shah, read that for me.
Come. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore.
No. I'm slacking. Start at verse 5.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5.
Start at verse 1.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Who is Mount Seir? Isn't that where the Mount Seir, where the Amalekites and the Edomites, isn't that where they come from?
Right.
So these people is being prophesied against right here by the prophet Ezekiel, Kazakya Allah in the Hebrew. Read.
Come. Verse 3, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Most High, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
So the Most High is saying here, I'm against those people that come from Mount Seir, which is the Edomites, which includes Amalek.
Right.
Read.
Khan, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee.
You understand? He's against thee, and he's going to stretch out his hands against thee.
Damn right.
And if King Saul had obeyed him,
Right.
you understand that maybe they wouldn't be where they are today. Understand? Read on.
Khan, and I will make thee most desolate.
Most desolate,
Damn,
most destroyed. Right. Desolate is destroyed. You understand? Now, read. Go ahead, read verse 4.
Khan, verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
You're going to know who the Most High is before it's all over.
Damn right.
Now read verse 5.
Khan, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in their time of calamity.
Now, let's break that down. Therefore, you understand, because thou hast had a perpetual, you wonder, you probably know, but if you don't know what perpetual means, it simply means never ending.
Damn right.
Everlasting, perpetual. There's a theory of perpetual motion by which the universe works. You understand?
Come.
Perpetual means never ending, never stops. So their hatred of us is perpetual.
Damn right.
You understand? Everlasting. And thou hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. They take pride in killing us, man. They love to kill us, man. The Most High has spoken it. The Isupk County Commander, Junior Honor, we didn't write none of these things. We're just reading them to you and teaching you the breakdowns. That's all. By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. What is the time of their calamity? 70 AD in Rome.
Right.
You understand? Every time we're in trouble, here they come. You understand? Nowadays, we're in our calamity. We're at the end of our punishment, and here they are, tightening the screws on our casket, man.
Right.
Trying to destroy us. You understand? You know, propagating and promoting all of these different sexually deviant lifestyles.
Good night.
Did you know that one of the largest LGBTQ parades, TQ, whatever, is held in Tel Aviv, Israel?
Come on.
And that's God's chosen people? Man, let me tell you. Read on, brother.
Oh, God. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
This is our time. The time said they're just trying to destroy us in the time of our calamity when our iniquity had an end. When we come to the end of our sin and our punishment. That's today. A perpetual hatred means that it carries on forever.
That's right.
You understand? That's why in that case down there in Arkansas, in Oklahoma City, in Tulsa, where the last three remaining survivors of the Black Wall Street massacre sued Oklahoma, they lost the case. They threw the case out. They said they couldn't prove their case. They didn't have enough evidence. Yeah, you understand? You gonna tell me he ain't the devil?
Right.
Read verse 6, because I love this verse so much, man.
Come on. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord the Most High, I will prepare thee unto blood.
I will prepare thee unto blood. Meaning you're going to bleed.
Damn right.
Read.
Come. And blood shall pursue thee.
Meaning wherever you go, people of Mount Seir, the Edomites, including Amalek, wherever you go, right, it's going to be bloodshed.
Damn right.
And the truth of history bears this truth out.
Damn right.
The truth of history tells you that this is the truth. Because everywhere they've gone, they have conquered and murdered and raped and pillaged every nation on this earth.
Right.
Without fail. What nation have they not pillaged?
Come on.
What nation have they not raped, robbed, and murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that. Read on.
Colonel Khan, since thou have not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Even since thou hast not hated blood, meaning that they love to shed blood,
Right.
that blood is going to pursue them, meaning that wherever they go is going to be bloodshed. And at some point, their blood is going to be shed.
Right.
You understand? Read.
Colonel Khan, verse 7.
No, that's it on that.
Colonel Khan.
Okay, read verse 7.
Colonel Khan, Book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
You understand? Oh, I mean, all of you.
Damn right.
The ones that hiding in the mountains, all of you. Read.
Colonel Khan, verse 8. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall, fall that are slain with the sword.
You understand? Read.
Colonel Khan, verse 9. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord.
So your cities will not return, right?
Damn right.
So let's go. Stay right here.
Okay.
Let's go to Job 9 and 24.
Job, sir?
Yeah. I just want to show you something that will help you understand. Job 9 and 24. Because these people right here are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? And I'm going to show you another version of as to who they are according to the Most High God.
Okay.
That says basically the same thing. Read.
Okay. Book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So here the Most High is saying that he's going to bring about the conditions wherein the wicked will rule the earth. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, meaning the wicked ones will now rule the earth. Read.
Okay. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
You understand? He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Who are the judges? The Israelites.
Damn right.
He covers our faces so that nobody doesn't know who we are, and then he puts his face where our face should be.
Right.
He pretends to be us. You understand? Read.
Okay. If not, where and who is he?
You understand? If not, where and who is he? So Salaki. If not, where and who is he? Meaning if he ain't the devil, then who is?
Right.
That's what it means. You understand what I'm saying? And his cities are not gonna what is it? Jeremiah, what is it? 14, what is it? 14 and 21, where they will not rise again. Yeah. Isaiah 14 and 21. Yeah. Isaiah 14 and 21. All of these, you took the ACO?
Yeah.
I'm a bit sweaty. I'm good. I like it cool.
Okay. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Prepare slaughter. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Damn
You
right.
understand? So now, and we see in Ezekiel that he said their cities are not going to remain forever desolate, right?
Right.
Read. So this is who the wicked is. Read.
Okay. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
There it is.
Damn right.
It's talking about the same people, man. The wicked of the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Just prepare slaughter for their children for the iniquities of their father, because what they're going to say is, hey, man, I wasn't there when you were destroyed and put on those ships, man. I was still living in England. I was in Italy. I was in Jerusalem. You dig? You understand? So just like we paid for the sins of our fathers, they're going to pay for the sins of their fathers.
Right.
They're going to pay dearly for the things that they've done against God and his chosen people. Because if you hurt the apple of his eye, you understand what I'm saying? He is offended.
Right.
Understand? That they do not rise nor possess the land, they never going to rule ever again.
Damn right.
This is the end of their rulership on the earth. And it's justice, man. It's going to be justice. Nor fill the face of the world with cities. Now let's go back to Ezekiel. I just wanted you to show you the connection. You understand? Whereas they're not going to be able to rebuild their cities. You understand? So now let's get back to good old Amalek. And we're going to, continue to identify him, because he is one of the main characters in the show of enemies of God. Give me Ezekiel 36:1.
Come. The book of Ezekiel.
Hold on. Salakia. Go to 35:15 first.
Come. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir.
So he's saying because they scoffed and laughed at our destruction.
Right.
Mount Seir, these are the Edomites. Whenever you hear Mount Seir, think Edomites, oppressors.
Right.
You understand? Because that's who he's talking to. That's right. They're the ones that had the perpetual hatred against us because they left to slaughter and murder the children of Israel. So here they took pride in destroying us. They were happy that we were destroyed. You understand? Read on.
Come. So will I do to thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea.
Idumea is just another word for Edom.
That's right.
That's all it is. I believe it's a Greek word for Edom.
Come.
Idumea is Edomites.
That's right.
You understand? O Mount Seir and all Mount Seir and all you Edomites.
Damn right.
Even all of it. Read.
Come. And they shall know that I am the Lord.
You understand? So now they've taken pride and glee and happiness in our destruction. That's what it's telling you. But now check this out right here. This scripture that we're going to read, and this is like we laugh at this scripture because we've experienced hearing this very scripture.
Right.
Now read it, brother.
Come. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel.
Hold on.
Come.
The mountains of Israel is the leadership of Israel.
That's right.
The people up high in the nation. Read.
Come. And say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord.
The leaders of Israel hear these words of the Most High God. Hear these words. Read.
Come. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord the Most High, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
You understand? They say, aha.
They sure do.
We took all your stuff.
Right.
We took your name. We took your land. We took your faith. We took everything from you. Aha! You understand? They glad that they've taken the Holy Land. They mock us.
Right.
Because they've taken possession of everything pertaining to Israel. That's what it's saying.
Con.
Aha! Read on.
Con. Verse 3. Therefore, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord the Most High, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side.
You understand? They've devoured us on every side, meaning they've taken everything from us.
Right.
They fed off of us, man. They even pretend to be us, man.
Right.
This is Amalek, man. They ain't no damn Jews.
Come on.
Read.
Con. That ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen.
You understand? That we'll be in captivity to the remnants of the heathen, man. Are we not?
Right.
Is Amalek in captivity to the heathen? No, he is not.
That's right.
But we are. Even in countries where we're the majority, we are oppressed by heathens in our own land. Captain Nod brought out something so heavy last night. It really made me angry. The prime minister of Jamaica agreed with this Chinese woman that black people are the dumbest race on the planet Earth. And he agreed with her, not taking into account that we're in the condition that we're in by curse and by oppression.
Right.
You understand? They never take that in consideration. That's the aha. We've taken all your shit. That's what it is. And now the prime minister of Jamaica, I prayed that they get rid of him with the quickness.
Right.
You understand? But we pray more for the return of Christ.
That's right.
You understand? That's the aha. Even in a place like Jamaica, this man agreed with a heathen against his people because he has no knowledge against the truth. He has no knowledge of the truth.
Right.
Because nobody in the truth would ever fall for that. This Chinese woman said that black people is the dumbest people in the world. She said that that Chinese people could come over to a black country, set up shop right next to a black man, and black people will support the Chinese man more than their own people. And then the Chinese people get above them. She said that. And the prime minister of Jamaica agreed with her. He doesn't understand. So let's go. Go down to verse 5.
Okay. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord the Most High, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen.
Understand? He's going to get you.
Damn right.
The residue of the heathens are simply other nations other than Israel.
Right.
The residue, after that fire hits, the residue of the heathen is going to bear the burden of punishment.
Damn right.
Understand? Okay. Let's go to Numbers 24 and 20.
There's a little more,
Yeah, finish it up, bro.
Come. And against all Idumea.
There go that word again.
Damn right.
Idumea is another word for Edom.
That's right.
You understand?
Which have appointed my land into their possession.
There it is. That's water. I'm getting ready to skip that. That's very essential to what we're saying. Read that last part again.
And against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession.
The Edomites have taken God's land into their possession, man.
Right.
They are the ones. They're the wicked ones who are in control of the earth, that rule the earth, and they have taken God's land into their possession and said, aha, even the high places are in our possession.
Right.
Most High in Christ. You understand? That's Amalek.
That's right.
You understand? That's Amalek. He's one of the tribes of the oppressor. He's in control of God's land right now. Understand? There's nothing in this scripture, that's not applicable to what's going on in this earth. Nothing. Everything in this scripture and this Bible is applicable to what's going on in the earth forever.
Damn right.
You understand? the water for that, bro.
Come on,
Because I'll get rid. That was an essential part. That's important.
come on, sir.
They've taken God's land into their possession, man. Do we have God's land in our possession? And you know what was funny? A couple of months ago, Netanyahu called the Palestinians Amalek. It was funny. Yeah, he did. He tried to use that biblical Amalek to justify the heinous crimes that they were committing against the Palestinians, which I really don't give a damn.
Right.
One way or the other. All of them are on stolen land.
That's right.
You understand? That's our land. And we're going to return to our land. Now, but he called them Amalek so that he can justify destroying them biblically. You understand? That's deception. That's a deceiver. That's a devil.
Right.
When he is, in fact, Amalek, according to the Bible. Now, earlier I spoke about his character. He only attacks nations that he know he can defeat easily. He knew that those, Hamas was going to do that attack. He knew in advance. He allowed it to happen. The New York Times put out the story. Then they had to chill on it. They knew that that Hamas was going to attack on October the 7th. They allowed it to happen. You understand what I'm saying? For this very reason. You understand? And also for the fact that old Netanyahu there was in trouble politically. I don't know to what extent you know about the devil and his tactics, but I'm well informed as to what he does. You understand? And our job in Isupk is to inform you.
Right.
You understand? They are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You love Christ? We're going to get to what Christ had to say about him as well. You understand? Coming up. But let's get Numbers. That's it on that one, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's more?
Yeah, just a little bit. But
finish it up. Nope.
Okay.
Finish it up.
So like it, sir. Which have ported my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart.
There it is. That's important. Meaning they happy that they've taken everything from us.
Right.
They've happy that they've taken control of God's land. Because if they're able to take control of God's land, then they've beaten God in their minds. Because the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rock.
Right.
Mount Seir, whose habitation is high. Understand? We're going to get there too.
Damn right.
Now let's go to Numbers 24. And verse 20. We're looking at the character of this person as well as the prophecy and the position that he has in the earth. And we combine these things together and it equals the truth, man. That's all.
Damn right.
Read.
Come on. The book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations.
Understand? He's the first of the nation. He's at the head, understand, of our, destruction. He was the first nation to attack us when we came out of Egypt.
Right.
You understand? He helped every chance he got to help the other heathen nations against us. He took that chance and he did it.
He sure did.
You understand? Read on.
Come on. But his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Yeah.
Damn right.
The Most High, the real Most High, not Yeshua, but the real Most High God is going to destroy you from off the face of the earth.
Damn right.
It's either true or it's not. Who you think lying?
Right.
Amalek, the deceiver, or the Most High God? Now, we got that. Let's go to Obadiah. No, let's do Obadiah 2.
Okay.
Because these people, it says that they've taken God's land into their possession with the glee of their heart. Who is in possession of God's land? It's called them Edomites, Idumea.
Right.
You understand? And so also we've proven beyond any reasonable doubt that Amalek is one of the tribes, you understand?
That's right.
Of Esau. He's an Edomite. Even though he tries to say that he is not, which is crazy, he is. Read.
Book of Obadiah, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
You understand? Amalek is made small. They're small in numbers. The Edomites are small in numbers compared to the other nations. You understand? Read.
Okay. Verse 3.
And hold up. And they are greatly despised, meaning the other nations hate them, man.
That's right.
But they go along with them because they're in power. It's just like a rich man and a poor man. The poor man could be good and decent. A rich man could be wicked as hell, but they're going to go with the wicked man, P. Diddy, no Diddy.
Right.
You understand? Because he got money. It's the same thing here. You understand?
Okay.
Read.
Okay. Verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
The pride of thine heart, which is really thy mind, has deceived him. He has so much pride that he has deceived himself, and he thinks that he's going to attain the victory. Understand? So that the name of Israel shall be no more in remembrance.
Right.
He thought so much that he had the victory that he felt that he could deceive God and pretend to be God's chosen people.
Huh.
Now, if that ain't a devil, then hey, man, I can't help you.
Right.
If you can't see that that is a deceiver, a devil, it's nothing that we can do for you but tell you the truth. Read.
Okay. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
The clefts of the rocks. Thou that dwellest, live in the clefts of the rocks. The clefts of the rocks are caves.
Right.
He's the caveman. That's where he came from. He was born red and hairy all over.
Right.
So he had to go somewhere up where it was cool, up in the mountain. He's the caveman. He even admits that he's a caveman. You've seen the commercials. What is it, Geico?
Yeah, come.
Even a caveman could do it.
Right.
Because the caveman was perceived as being stupid. And to me, although they have a certain type of intellect, you're stupid to go against the Most High God.
Damn right.
It is utter stupidity. As a matter of fact, it is madness to do so. You understand? Okay. Read on.
Okay. Whose habitation is high.
He loved to live up high.
That's right.
He builds skyscrapers, buys an apartment for $90 million, $150 million to live on the 90th floor to look at a park.
Good night.
Read.
Okay. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
He is so proud that he doesn't think that nobody could take him out, man. And I got these nuclear weapons. I got my submarines. I got the drones.
Right.
I got the greatest Navy, the Air Force. Who's going to bring me down to the ground, he says. The pride of his heart. His mind has deceived him. The victories that he's achieved in the earth has deceived him, where he has no reverence at all for the Most High God.
Right.
How is it that you have reverence for the Most High God and you become an oppressor? How is it? How is it that you have reverence for the Most High God and you become a murderer, a thief on the planet Earth?
Right.
Nah, we ain't falling for none of that. Read.
Okay. Book of Obadiah, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. See, the eagle has always been the symbol of the oppressor. Greece, Rome, Germany, America all use the eagle as their symbol. And
right.
What it means is that they've taken a symbol that everybody looks on high, looks up to. And that symbol looks down on everybody else. And it feeds on the prey. Whenever it wants to eat something, it just flies up and it looks down. It's predatory.
Right.
It sees that little gopher and he waits till that gopher gets a little fat and can't hardly get back in the hole. And he come down and he get him. You understand? He is a predator.
That's right.
That's why he attacked the rear of the caravan. A predator does not attack animals that he cannot defeat.
That's right.
He only attacks animals that he thinks that he can defeat because the pride of his heart has deceived him.
That's right.
You understand? Read on.
Come. And though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Amongst the stars, right? So the stars, right, could mean a couple of things. The stars basically means them going into outer space. Though thy set thy nest amongst the stars. Understand? And what happens in a nest? Things are born.
Right.
So now we have space stations where you can do you know that you can mix certain admixtures in outer space that you can do chemical compounds in outer space that you cannot make on the earth.
Good night.
That's a fact. Look it up. Why do you think they have to do experiments in space? Why? Why they don't just do the experiment on the earth? Because the admixture of the chemicals, they bind together better without gravity, some of them. And they know this, and they up there trying to make new materials and stuff, all for warfare and for profit.
Right.
Because he's the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? Read on.
Come. Thence will I bring thee down.
At the point where you go up into heaven, into the heavens, into outer space, at somewhere along that point where they are now, I'm going to bring you down. Thence mean at that point, from that point. That's what thence means. You understand? From then on, from thence, I will bring thee down. So we're getting close.
That's right.
We're getting close. Thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
Now, we got to go on. Read verse 5. We got enough time. I'm going to get them all in.
Come. Verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
You understand? Who's going to stop them?
Right.
If thieves come into your crib at night, who's going to stop them? Read.
Come. Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
A regular thief is going to come in your house and he's going to steal until he says, yo, I got enough, man. Let's get out of here.
Right.
But this thief is different. Read.
Come. If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Meaning this thief they talking about here, he takes everything.
Good night.
You want some proof? He took every inch of land from the native Indians.
That's right.
North and South America. He took everything from the slaves.
Damn right.
Their culture, their identity, their wealth, their economics, their music, everything. He stole everything.
Right.
That's what it's talking about. Wouldn't a regular thief leave something in your house? But these cats, they steal everything.
Right.
Read on.
Okay, verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
How do you really find out about Esau? How do you learn who Esau is? By reading his Bible and putting these scriptures together, man.
Damn right.
That's how you search out the things of Esau. You listen to the Most High and he tells you about Esau. And you better believe him.
That's right.
Because he's telling you the truth about this devil. Understand what I'm saying? Now, did we do Numbers 24? Yeah, we did that. Let's go to Zechariah 9 and 6. Zechariah 9 and 6. Let me get there with you, brother. That's Zephaniah. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm there. Take your time.
Okay. The book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines.
So now, that's a heavy statement. And when we break it down, a bastard, you understand, an illegitimate child.
That's right.
You understand? Meaning he is not really the child of the father. You understand? Will dwell at Ashdod. Now, where is Ashdod? Ashdod is a place. For time's sake, I'm just going to tell you. It's a coastal province that includes the city of Tel Aviv. That's Ashdod.
Good night.
So a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. He's over there now.
That's right.
That's in Tel Aviv is where they have one of the largest LGBTQ parades on earth. I think was second or third after Brazil. I looked it up. They say Brazil's parade is number one. And those are the children of God? I don't think so.
That's right.
I don't think so. And it says that I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. Their pride is getting cut off right now. Understand? They're being genocided out of the way over there.
Right.
You understand? Because they're in the way of them taking total control of the Middle East. And them Arabs who think that they're going to stop at some point and be their friends, it's because they don't know that he is the devil.
That's right.
You understand? They don't know that he's the devil. And when he gets his chance, he's going to turn on them. He's already started doing it. You understand? So we're identifying his characteristics. We're identifying where he is today and what he's done and what he's doing and what he's going to do. We've covered all of that. He's taken God's land into his possession with the pride of his heart. He took pride and glee in our destruction. He joined against us with the other nations. And these silly Christians want us to love them.
Come on.
You love them.
Right.
You love them. You love. We ain't got no love for them at all because they have a perpetual hatred, man. You understand? Meaning that their hatred of us is never going to end. Why? Because we got the blessing and he sold it, his birthright to us for a pot of uncooked meat, man.
Good.
Now, let's go. Let's see what Christ has to say about them. Understand? Because we can go on about this cat for another 2 hours. But we getting down for time's sake. Let's see what Christ says about it. Let's go to Revelations 2:9. So this is going to be the summation, the last clue that you might need for those who may not already have put the puzzle together, which is, I know you already know. I'm just playing around. I know you know who I'm talking about.
Right.
But let's see who our King, our Savior, Yahushua Mashiach, known as Jesus Christ. Let's see what he has to say about him. Read.
Book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
So he knows thy works and thy tribulation. He knows that we're going through hell.
Right.
You understand? Tribulations is hard times. You understand? Read on thy works, what we're working with.
That's right.
Understand? Our deeds. He knows what we're doing. He knows what's going on. And he knows our tribulations. Read.
And poverty.
Is Amalek in poverty? Or is he per capita one of the richest nations, if not the richest nation on the planet Earth?
Right.
Is he in poverty? No, he is not. Right. He controls Wall Street. You understand? The financial district, Hollywood, music, international trade, the banking industry. He controls all of that.
That's right.
But let's see what Christ has to say about them. Read on.
But thou art rich.
Even though we're in poverty, but we're really rich, meaning that we're rich because we're God's chosen people.
Damn right.
You understand? We're the ones that are going to inherit all of the things that the Most High has in store for us. But thou art rich. Even though we're in poverty, we're really rich. Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them.
The blasphemy is a hateful thing against, a hateful lie against the Most High.
That's right.
That's blasphemy. A hateful lie against the Most High. Man, that got a ring to it, though.
Damn right.
Hateful lie against the Most High. Sound like a bar, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Damn right.
So now, in the old school. Okay, so now, read on.
The blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
They say they are Jews. These people say they are Jews and are not. They say they are Jews and are not.
Right.
Read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
So let's break that down. But are the synagogue of Satan. So now the topic tonight is titled Amalek, the chief devils. That's what Christ just said. The word synagogue means chief house or house of authority of Satan. So if you're the chief house of Satan, of wickedness, then you're the chief devil.
Right.
That's what Christ just said. The synagogue of Satan are the chief devils who say they are Jews and are not.
That's right.
You understand? This is why the ISUPK can stand strong, because we know the truth and are commanded to tell it to our people.
Damn right. Blacks,
Hispanics, Native Indians, so-called. This is for you. These are identifying markers that we can identify what's going on in the earth. You understand? So that we can know where to go in times of trouble. And I'm imploring all of you Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to come into the ISUPK under Commanding General Hanna, because that's where the protection is going to be when it goes down. You understand?
Damn right.
Now, that's it on that?
Come.
Let's go to 3-9. Christ ain't finished with him. He got a little more to tell you about him.
Damn right.
You understand? Read.
Come. The book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
The synagogue of what?
Synagogue of Satan.
I will make the chief devils. Read.
Come, of Satan, which say they are Jews.
Which say they are Jews.
And are not.
And are not. But
do lie.
But do lie. They lying, man.
Damn right.
They done convinced the earth with a great deception that they're God's chosen people. And all you have to do is open your eyes and look at their behavior, because their behavior and their condition in the earth is totally contrary to what the Bible says about the children of the Most High God.
Damn right.
They are not. You black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, you are.
That's right.
Because you fit the description. You understand? You fit the shoe. You understand? Read on.
Come. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
I will make them come and worship before thy feet. And I love this part.
Damn right. Come, and to know that I have loved thee.
They're going to bow down. When we at those campsites, we just doing rehearsal practice.
Most High Christ.
When we get them Edomites to kiss the boots of the priests and the prophets, it's just rehearsal for what's going to go down in this earth, man. I ain't say it. I can barely turn a page, man. I ain't nothing. But the ISUPK under Commanding General Hanna is the home of the truth.
Damn right.
And in the ISUPK under Commanding General Hanna, we have the answers to all of your questions.
That's right.
And this is where you need to be. And so when you say that God loves everybody, Christians, you are absolutely lying. It shouldn't even be an argument, but let's get it. Give me Malachi 1 and 3. No. Let's start at Romans 9 and 13 first. Romans 9 and 13. The Christian church, in all of its laughable, idiotic behavior.
Right.
I mean, that you saw the video Kadam put out there today.
Come on.
Hey, Officer Kadam down in Fayetteville, boy, you had me cracking up today when you posted that one. What they call it again? Some kind of new dance they doing in church.
Church aerobics.
Church aerobics. Boy, I was cracking up. But anyway, you can do all of that. You understand? But you can't discern the truth, man.
Right.
You can't hear the word of God and know what the word of God is saying, even though it's written in the book. But you want to continue to listen to those lying pastors. They lie because they don't know the truth.
Right.
Some of them lie just to get into your pockets and in your bed and in your panties and in your drawers. Jeez. Understand? Okay, let's read Romans 9 and 13.
Book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written.
As it is written. That means that it was written in the Old Testament.
That's right.
That's what as it is written means. As it is written, and we're going to show you where this same verse is written in the Old Testament. For all you people that think that there's something different between the Old Testament or some discontinuation or separation of the Old Testament and the New Testament, you're a liar too.
That's right.
Because we're going to show you something that you Christians cannot deal with. Read.
Okay. Jacob have I loved.
Jacob have I loved. Jacob is the Israelites.
That's right.
Jacob have I loved. This is the Most High God speaking.
That's right.
Jacob have I loved. Ooh, that sounds great.
Damn right.
Read.
Okay. But Esau have I hated.
But Esau have I hated.
Damn right.
That's the same cat we've been reading about all day. Esau. And God hates him, man.
Damn right.
Just like he hates Amalek, because Amalek is of the seed. He is Esau. He's the chief tribe, the chief devils of Esau.
That's right.
That's all it is. And Isupk County Commander General Yohana, we know the truth. And we tell it to you.
Damn right.
Read on.
Come. Verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
Is it unrighteous that the Most High hates Esau and loves Jacob? Hell no.
That's right.
It's righteous to love the righteous. It is righteous to hate the wicked, man.
Damn right.
That's all it is. Now it says, as it is written, right? As it is written. Let's show you where it's written at in the Old Testament to show you the flow and the continuity and the connection between the Old Testament and the New Testament is absolute. There is no separation. It's called the Holy Bible, the set-apart book.
Damn right.
Malachi 1, chapter 1, verse 1 through 3. And we're going to clip it. It's that time.
Come. The book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi.
You understand? This is the work that the prophet Malachi had to do to warn Israel.
That's right.
You understand? This is the burden. Now, check it out. Read.
Come. Verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord.
I have loved you. Who the Lord love?
Israel, sir.
Israel.
Damn right.
I have loved you. Read.
Come. Saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So the Most High is saying, I've loved you. I've shown you love. But you say, when have you shown us love?
Right.
When have you shown us love? Look what the condition we're in. When have you showed us love? That's the condition of Black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people,
right.
Israelites. Because they've been conditioned to hear that nonsense in the Christian church.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So when the truth comes at them, it's something foreign to them. Something that violates the spirit of the system that they've been deceived under, which is called Christianity.
Right.
It violates Christianity in a brutal way. You understand what I'm saying? That Christianity cannot stand up to the truth.
That's right.
At all, because it's not the truth. Understand? And here the Most High is saying he loved the Israelites, and the Israelites can't understand how he loves us.
Good night.
Wherein hast thou loved us? Hey, son, I love you. How you love me, Dad? You don't love me. You don't let me do what I want. That's because of Christianity.
Right.
You understand? I mean, this thing out here called the world is getting crazy every day.
Damn right.
I saw a cat today. I was reading his story. He's an Edomite. He's a plastic surgeon. He convinced his wife to do plastic surgery. He killed her on the table and tried to make it look like an accident. He was charged with murder. They brought out yesterday that a Edomite woman was married to a brother down in Florida. She got him drunk and convinced him to get into this big suitcase. She closed him up into the suitcase, went upstairs and went to sleep. And when she came back down in the morning, he's dead in the suitcase because she said she went through his phone and saw that he was cheating. She got him drunk. Now, this is a subtle beast. She got the brother drunk. It was a brother.
Come on.
It was his dark-skinned Hispanic brother.
Come on.
Hey, listen, first of all, you ain't going to convince none of these brothers in the UPK to get in no goddamn suitcase.
Damn right.
But she got this brother drunk. You can look up the stories online and convinced him to get into this big suitcase. She closed the suitcase. I can't even imagine the horror. I don't know. It's hard for me to understand how he couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Meaning, she probably locked the suitcase. And the brother suffocated. He might have been in there suffocating for hours because the suitcase is not airtight. So it took a long time. It took a while before he was cut off of breath.
Good night.
But brothers and sisters, don't let nobody ever convince you to get in a suitcase.
That's right.
Because they can't take you to the airport. You understand what I'm saying?
Good night.
Lord have mercy. That's a true story. Captain Nathot brought it out yesterday. I was utterly amazed. I mean, we should stop being amazed at all the wickedness that goes on. We should stop.
Right.
I was amazed that she convinced him to get in that suitcase. That's what was amazing. He must have been really drunk. And she told the police she left a little air pocket for him to breathe so she could stick 2 fingers through. I don't even believe that.
Right.
So she's going up for murder. So now, read on, brother.
Come. Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Now, it says was.
Right.
See, to me, the key word in that whole sentence is was.
That's right.
It doesn't say Esau is your brother. It doesn't say that. It says Esau was your brother. Meaning he's not your brother no more.
Damn right.
He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. And besides,
that's right.
When they were born together, the Most High says 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Right.
And one will be stronger than the other. So here Esau, you understand what I'm saying, is being identified once again as the one that the Most High hates.
Right.
He was your brother. Don't let these Christians come with all of that stuff about he's your brother. And all. The Most High said he was your brother.
That's right.
Was is past tense. I was in the world at one time. I was a baby at one time. I was a high school student. I was a United States Postal Service worker, a letter carrier at one time. Was.
That's right.
Esau was your brother. He is not your brother no more.
Damn right.
He is not. He's your enemy, just like the Bible says.
That's right.
The Most High said when we read in Psalm 83, they that hate thee, David said, they that hate thee have lifted up their head. Let's finish it up.
Come. Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord?
He was, yes, sir. Con out of one con. Yes, he was my brother, but he ain't my brother no more. Read.
Yet I loved Jacob.
I love Jacob, the Israelites. I love them.
Damn right.
Read.
Verse 3. And I hated Esau.
And I hated Esau.
Damn right.
We're going to leave it at that. I think that's a good way to end this class. The Most High hates Esau. We prove to you that he's a nation of people. There's many prophecies pertaining to him, none mentioning any type of mercy, all talking about his destruction because he is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Damn right.
And with that, I'm going to turn the class over to Priest and Officer Maya Shaw. Shalom. We thank everybody for tuning in. Nobody asked any questions, but I'm glad everybody tuned in, and I hope that, you learned something tonight. Understand? Once again, we're at ISUPK, started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. Shalom.
Kind of. Yeah, this is before the day of horns. All right, so
we should make the count.
Go.
How you doing in there?
Security announcements. We are the ISUPK at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew is pronounced ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. Upcoming holy convocation will be, I believe it'll come through online. You just find out your nearest camp leader. Remind Akim and Aquathian to check on social media such as isupk.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school and you start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that,